why I wrote this book was to answer the question, what if you had to survive? And to me, that means teaching basic skills. It's risky to learn how to use a signal mirror, knife, or matches in an actual survival situation. And that's really what I want to get across. I want to get across that idea that we can learn basic skills. And there's an awful lot of basic skills that, for whatever reason, don't get taught anymore. The book is about 450 pages. It is full color, and in reality it took maybe 5 years to write, but it's at least 20 years of digital pictures. The book itself is broken into 3 sections. Part 1 is the science of survival, where I'll deal with the introduction to survival, physiology of survival, and psychology of survival. Part 2 is learning the right skills, and it's probably the biggest part of the book. It's about 200 pages. I talk about clothing and sleeping bags, fire lighting, shelter building, emergency signals, and wilderness survival equipment. Third section is the path to survival, and that's got 3 chapters: dealing with nature, preparing to survive, and learning from others, along with 9 appendices and a little bit of extra information along the way. And one thing I noticed was I couldn't put it all in, so a lot of times I linked to articles and videos and other things to give you more content and more information. One of the things I'd like to talk about is how we survive and how we live through a survival situation has an awful lot to do with our mindset. I like to think of it as the world of a glass half empty, glass half full. If the glass is half full for you, your chance of survival is really, really good. Now, here are some things to keep in mind when trying to deal with a survival situation. So these are basic keys to a positive mindset. Avoid panic and keep calm. Ask yourself if you're going anywhere in the next couple of minutes. Right? Think positively. Take time to plan your action. Always improve your conditions. The Army adage of improvise, adapt, and overcome makes sense in a survival situation. Make confident decisions and keep on task. Enjoy your solitude, relax, meditate, daydream, or pray. Battle with your fears. Well, remember, you always wanted your big chance to get away from it all. Well, that time in your life has just arrived, so take advantage of it. And so again, a lot of this book is all about learning those basic skills, about learning the things you need to survive, and then moving on to the next step once you've perfected those skills. Part of the learning process requires you to travel out to the Canadian wilderness and safely practice the techniques discussed in this book. I wish you safe travels in the Canadian wilderness. Remember to prepare in advance. Take whatever time you can to put aside to train in the environment you travel into, and stop if you're in difficulty. The wilderness awaits. Thank you.